Have you ever gone through a period of time where you felt sad and alone all the time? Even when you're around friends or family, somehow you still feel detached from them and the world. Maybe you don't want to talk about it, but you find that expressing how you feel can make you feel better. And if nothing else, it can make those around you going through the same thing feel less alone. So here is an open letter to anyone who's ever felt lost and alone in the world. If you've ever felt like you were too different from the people around you to ever fit in, or felt unseen, unheard, or misunderstood for too many times to count, or felt like nothing you said or did mattered because no one seemed to care about you, know that you're not alone, and we're here for you. Do you feel like you're insignificant to everyone around you and isolated from all the people you love? Do you find it hard to keep hanging on day by day? I know. It's not easy, and that it may be the last thing you want to hear right now, but believe me, there is hope that better days are waiting for you. Although I can't promise that it's gonna come really soon, that it's gonna be easy, or that it'll stay that way once you get there, I can tell you with absolute certainty that it is going to be worth it. I know it's hard to believe, especially if you're in the dark place right now, but you aren't alone. And there are people out there that you can reach out to. Some days, it may feel impossible to listen to anything but the loneliness, grief, and fear that's haunting you. But letting yourself be happy doesn't mean lying to yourself about how you feel. You don't have to fight all the bad things you feel or pretend like they aren't there, because you have the power to decide if it's really worth caring more about than the things that make you happy. Whether it's simply being able to get out of bed, take a shower, or make it through a meal without crying. Happiness can be found even in the tiniest everyday things. Maybe a stranger smiled at you or held the door open for you. Maybe you had a nice nap or played with your pet. Whatever happiness comes to mean for you, as long as you open your heart to the possibility, you'll find that there are actually dozens and dozens of little ways you can help yourself get better. Life probably didn't turn out how you dreamed it would. Have things not gone the way you planned? Are you still not where you thought you would be after all this time? Let go. Let go of all the things you think your life should or ought to be, and instead, embrace the things you have right now, here, at this moment. You have come so far and done so much, and you're not even anywhere near stopping. You're going to go on and do so many amazing things and meet plenty of wonderful new people. But the most remarkable thing you're ever going to do in life is to let yourself be happy and not let this sadness define the rest of your life. It's easier said than done, but everyone's got to start somewhere, right? This could be the beginning of a brand new chapter for you. This could be the very first day of the rest of your life. Let go of the hurt, the anger, the fear you feel. Refuse to entertain your own self-doubt and negativity. The amount of energy it takes to keep holding on to the past may be what's keeping you from moving forward and making a better life for yourself. It's time. It's time to let your old wounds heal and bring love back into your world. We're gonna jump right into the deep end here. Do you feel like life's not worth living anymore? Are you at your tipping point every day? Life may be hard right now, maybe even unbearable. You may be experiencing trouble at school, at home, with your family, or among your friends. Maybe someone close to you betrayed you, or you feel let down by your lack of progress despite how much effort you've spent. The struggles of everyday life can be all too demanding at times. So this is an open letter to those who have lost all hope in life. So it may not feel like it, but know this. You're not alone. No matter what you're going through, it's possible to find happiness again. It might not, matter of fact, it probably won't be easy. And you'll probably experience failures and want to give up. But keep trying. You're strong. Didn't get out of bed early today. It's okay. Go easy on yourself and try again tomorrow. Didn't pass the entrance exam at your dream university. or get the dream job you've been eyeing since forever. You're allowed to feel gloomy because rejection stings, but know that you're always allowed to rise above it. Life is actually never about the outcomes. For example, remember what it's like having a crush? It was fun daydreaming about them every now and then, but it can be devastating when you confess and realize they don't feel the same way. Some of you may move on quickly, but some may take a little while longer to heal. You may even feel hopeless to ever find someone again. But try to remember that it's not your fault. When you're too attached to the results, you set yourself up for disappointment when you don't get it. And let's face it, there's no way that life will hand its best gifts to you all the time. There's gonna be detours, road bumps, and stop signs along the journey. But once you realize that you can't control the things outside of your control, and you can only control how you respond to these things, you can then start to feel a little lighter and a little happier. You may not notice it much at the start, but you will find it eventually. The person you had a crush on may be unreachable now, but that doesn't mean you can't find someone else who isn't. That job or school you've always wanted to join may not be accepting you at the moment, but there's always the next one. And if not, then the next one after that. Whenever it feels like the world is weighing you down, please remember, you're not alone. There's always hope at the end of the tunnel. The pain and listlessness you're feeling now will eventually fade, and you'll grow from the experience. Maybe not the way you once intended, but in a way that pushes you forward. And once you feel like you're slowly picking up the pieces again, which you will, you'll look back and thank yourself for putting in the consistent daily effort to become a better person and for rising above your mind's traitorous beliefs and hopelessness. So, what should you do to make your future self happy? Find your larger purpose. Realize you're not alone in your journey. Reach out to your friends for support and work towards your goal day by day. Each step is hard. It might even feel impossible, but we hope you at least try. You may fail, but try again. Fight for yourself. However tiresome it becomes, never let yourself succumb to despair. And after time, your spark will eventually return. Maybe in a way that differs from your expectations, but it will. And a new you will emerge, happier, healthier, and wiser. Allow yourself to rest, but never stop fighting. We hope this video helped you and reminded you that you're worthy and you're not alone.